I want to welcome everyone. My name is Richard Che. My wife and I, we've been island hopping for the last week or so. This is our last stop. So the last, week or so, we've literally just been, airplane, the car rental, meeting, airplane, car rental. It's the same thing over and over again. So anyways, thank you for coming tonight. We are starting our presentation portion. So this is for new people. If you are here for the first time hearing what this program is all about, then you are now in the right place. The little meeting that we had before this was a little bit more advanced. It's for those that are already trading with us, and hopefully you guys picked up some information there. But now we are going to start just introducing this program to our new people, okay? So we ready? Okay. All right, here we go. So we're actually been doing this for 10 months now, okay? So 10 months ago, a friend of ours called me actually 6 times, trying to introduce this program, okay? And I said no all 7 times, okay? So the 7th one, I couldn't say no because he came and knocked on the door. Okay, so it was a rocky start for us. Okay, when he introduced the program, I thought, oh, there's no way. This is not true. This is too good to be true. Okay, and so, after he presented this, the information to us, we literally joined because we were feeling guilty. He came, called, and then Samana joined with a $500 trading account. Okay, and then on the background, here I am. I'm telling her, as she's taking the trades, I'm telling her, this thing here is not real, right? Okay. As she's trading, I'm telling her this. And then a week passes by, and every time she trades, she just kept on winning. And I didn't understand why, how is it possible that this platform just kept on winning? Okay, so after about a week of her trading, I thought, I want to look a little bit deeper into this. So I was a day trader for about 13 years. So the information that she had, okay, the trading pair, which is the BTC/USDT pair, okay, that trading pair, if I can pull it up on my screen, then it's a real chart. So whatever it is that she's trading is actually a real pair. Okay? So I pulled it up. I'm a typical day trader. I have 4 big monitors that I monitor. Okay? And so, I pulled it up and boom, here's all the information on the trade setup and all that kind of stuff. And then when I looked at it, I go, okay, this is pretty normal stuff. Then when it was time to trade, it was in like a no trade zone. I looked at it, I go, there's no way, nobody trades this zone, okay? We just don't. Professionals don't trade that. And well, with this system, it took the trade anyways, and it still wins. In an area of the trade, in an area of the setup where there's almost no possibility of making money, this system was able to make money. And that intrigued me. And I thought, how is this possible? And so after a few more days, I decided to log into my wife's Bond chat. It wasn't Bond chat then, it was Telegram. Okay? I decided to, because I don't have an account at that point. Okay? Decided to log into her account. And then started just chatting away with the professor. I spent 3, maybe 4 hours with the professor talking about pretty much everything. I asked a lot of questions in that time frame, and the answers that was given, that came back it was satisfying for me. I thought, okay, that's very good, the way that he had it all set up. And so then I asked him, I notice when you're taking the trade, when you're getting the setup, you're in this trade setup. And that's really, I told him, that's a no-no trade. Nobody trades that. If anybody that knows how to trade, that's just an area they don't trade. Okay? And I go, so how do you justify trading in that zone? And he said, well, in addition to the proprietary algorithm that they use to get the trade set up, okay, and also a team of professionals that also look at this before they issue the signal, okay, at that time, there were 300,000 traders that were a part of this platform. And it is the power of that 300,000 traders that's really creating the momentum to move the market at that time. And as he explained that, I completely understand what he's talking about, because when I do my trading every day, I'm by myself. But this platform allows individuals like us from all over the world to team up twice per day and take trades, crypto trading. So the ability to win when you're able to team up in this capacity, it's phenomenal. Okay, so he got me to understand that, and that's when I decided that, you know what, this is the real deal if they can keep this up. Okay, well, the track record was that they've been able to do this team trading thing, and the win rate was 99.6%. 3 years running. After that, I decided to also enroll. But when I enrolled, I didn't put a lot of money in it either. I'm still questioning. So I put in a whopping $500. Okay? And Samana started with $500. Then throughout the next week or so, I continued to ask more questions. And again, the answers were very good. And that's when I went ahead. At that time, the max that you can put in was 5,000. So I maxed mine out. So in a way, I started with 300, and I cheated my way through this and put 5,000. Anybody here cheated like me? Started with an amount and then just kind of add to it. Okay? We've been doing this ever since, and it has changed the course of our family's finance. It's now 10 months and a few days. And just from our standpoint, we say financially, we're set in 10 months. But we're not the only ones, though. I got a chance to talk to a lot of our leaders that's been with us about 6, 7, 8, 9 months. These are the leaders that kind of started with us from the beginning. And so far, there's around 400 multimillionaires already from this program. We are expecting by the end of this year to have around 2,000 to 4,000 multimillionaires that will come out of this program just from our group. This is how successful this program has been. Okay? So That's what we want to introduce to you tonight. This company called BG Wealth Sharing. Again, they have a platform that allows individuals like us to team up twice per day to take crypto trading. As long as you are able to do that, the track record's already proven itself. So far, 100% of those that are trading with us, 100% makes money every day. There will be no reason, if you're new and you're wanting to test this out, there will be no reason that if you're doing everything that we're doing here, everyone's making money, there'll be no reason that you're the only one that's not going to make money. It doesn't even make sense. Okay? This is one of those programs where we leave no one behind. Everyone makes money. If we look at it from a company standpoint, there's over 400. I think we're around the 400, 500,000 now. Okay? 100% of them are making money. So this track record carries through. And that's why we're here, and we continue to come here, because we want to help people understand this feeling of waking up in the morning and just thinking, oh, no bills to pay. I actually don't know how to describe it. You're going to have to find that out yourself. Okay? But it's a new thing that we're learning. Okay? And that's the honest truth, because we are just like everyone else. 3, 4, 5 months ago, I could not say this. But now, yeah, everything's changed. And then for the 400 that decided to jump on board, it has changed for them as well. Okay? So we are a private crypto trading club. And that's what we do. Our goal today is, if you, after this meeting, decide that, you know, I want to maybe start and be a part of this team trading thing, okay? If you decide to do that, since we know 100% of those that are doing that are making money, then we know too that in the very first month that you start trading, we know we will bring supplemental income your way. That's how confident we are with this program. Okay? And we don't care what your experience is. It doesn't matter if you've owned crypto or you have this wallet or that wallet. The only requirement here is, well, it's a tough one. There is a requirement before you can trade with us, okay? You actually need to know how to copy and paste on your phone. A very, very high bar. Okay? If you can copy and paste on your phone, you're going to be able to do exactly what every one of the team members are doing to make money. And we're going to show you step by step on how that is done in a minute. Okay? So we understand just a few months ago this financial stress point. At the end of the month, car payment, house payment, electrical bill, utility bills, whatever. Okay? All that stuff. It comes up every month. Well, we want to help alleviate that with this program. Okay? So that would be our goal. And hopefully we'll be able to accomplish that, because there's 3 things. When I was new, I wish that they would explain this to me. When I was new, I had these 3 questions that lingers in my mind. And that's what I want to answer tonight. Okay? The 3 things are, 1, is this program real? And if it is real, can you withdraw money? And is it legal? Those are the three things that lingers in my mind all the time. And, you know, I think that's why it took me so long to get going, because those three questions were not answered. We're going to try to answer that tonight, and hopefully we'll have more people on board with us to continue this team trading thing, okay? So now, what I'm going to do is, we have a 5-minute video that we want to play for you. And if you're new, you will need to understand and see the step-by-step process that we go about to copy, paste, and confirm. This is what we do every day to make money, right? Okay? So this video will go over those steps. It will go over the legality and just a few other things that you will need to know. After this, we'll continue with our presentation. Then we will share with you a live account. So that way, we are now giving you a second. Okay, we're going through it the second time to where you can understand how we make money. Show you how it's done, then we'll bring out a live account and show you exactly how that works. So then I think it's more believable that way, because the goal here is we want to be able to prove to you how real this is. And the only way to prove that is to show you a real account. Fair enough? Okay, so let me go ahead and play this.
Welcome to BG Wealth Sharing and DSJ Crypto Exchange. We are joining forces in an exciting cooperative partnership to launch an innovative, long-term supplemental income wealth sharing program. This visionary opportunity is designed with the help of AI for individuals eager to start earning consistent supplemental income. Is earning $300 to $600 or even $700 to $900 in monthly supplemental income helpful for you and your family starting next month? By using our unique AI data collection system, along with professional analysis and calculations, our goal is to help individuals achieve financial independence by trading the cryptocurrency market using our trade signals. It is truly remarkable. Over the past 3 years, our trading signals have maintained an incredible accuracy rate of 99.6%. This proven track record of reliability and precision is the key to achieving your financial freedom. Let us show you how to make money 7 days a week by simply copying our trading signals. Depending on how quickly you want to achieve your financial goals, you can receive 2 to 4 trading signals per day. All of our members will get 2 standard trading signals at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can speed up your earnings by helping to promote our program. However, it is not required, but by doing so, you may qualify for 2 extra bonus signals per day. After the trading signal is released, simply copy and paste the provided codes to start generating profits effortlessly. Let us show you how to take the trades. Once you are registered as a member, you will be invited to join our BondChat trading group. At the specified time, we will release the trading signal that looks something like this. When the signal shows up, all you need to do is copy it. Then switch over to your DSJ trading platform and follow these 3 steps. Step 1. Click on Futures. Step 2. Click on Invited Me, paste the codes here, and click on Confirm. Step 3. Click on Position Order. That's it. Now we just sit back and wait 5 to 10 minutes for the trade to complete to see the profit. Here's a quick snapshot of our DSJ Crypto Exchange program. DSJ Exchange is officially licensed and authorized to operate in over 30 countries and regions worldwide, including the United States, which has recently been approved. You can go to https://www.sec.gov and search for CIK number 00020768856. The website will provide you with additional detailed information about the company. For this presentation, we will just show you the copies of the registrations and certificates. Here is the certificate of the cooperative contract between DSJ Exchange and BG Wealth Sharing. This is a 10-year contract, and 3 years have passed. This means we will have roughly another 7 years remaining as of 2025. Don't miss out. Take charge of the time remaining to benefit from our proven 99.6% trading accuracy and secure your financial future today. To participate in our trading program, there is no cost to register and no monthly fees. The only thing you need to decide is how much you want to start your trading account with. You can start as low as $300. But for immediate impact on your finances, we recommend at least $500. As shown on this chart, you can start with $500 and go as high as $5,000 maximum. Depending on your initial startup amount, the individual referring you will receive a referral bonus, and you will also receive initial startup rewards. We know you will agree with us that safety is key. So that's why 100% of your funds are placed in your personal trading account. This means you have 100% control of your money. As shown here, 100% goes into your personal account, 0% in the company account. As mentioned earlier, promoting and team building are optional steps. There's no need to promote or share this with anyone. Simply focus on executing 2 trades per day, and you can achieve impressive financial results with ease. With that said, the financial rewards can be significantly higher when you choose to share. We encourage you to connect with the person who introduced you to our program to explore the benefits of sharing and learn how the dynamic team volume dividend can boost your earnings potential substantially. We know and we are confident that our 99.6% accuracy rate will produce a winning trades. But once in a while, the trade transaction may fail. In that case, you will receive an extra trade signal to make up for the failed trade. Let us take a look at an example of a person starting their trading account with $1,000 initial startup. There is a $50 reward to start your trading, so your trading balance is $1,050. Our system is set up to trade only 1% of your total trading balance. This means only $10.50 is used to take your first trade. Now we will show you the outcome of your first 30 days of trading. Day 1, $10.50 is used for your first transaction. The profit for your first trade is $7.35. On the second trade, you make $7.40. Your ending total for the day is $1,064.75. For day 2, you risk $10.64 and make $7.45 on your first trade. Then on the second trade, you make $7.51. You end day 2 with $1,079.71. As you continue to execute your 2 trades per day for 30 days. Here is the outcome. On day 30, your account will have grown from $1,000 to almost $1,600. From this example, we can see that anyone looking to earn $300 to $600 per month in supplemental income, we can help you accomplish that in the first month. Here is another example. If you start with $3,000 initial startup, doing exactly the same thing as the previous example, your $3,000 will grow to almost $4,800 at the end of 30 days. Lastly, for those of you who can start with $5,000, at the end of 30 days, your account will have grown from $5,000 to almost $8,000 in 30 days. This is just a brief overview of our trading program. If you're seeking an opportunity to earn supplemental income, this could be the ideal solution for you. We'd like to hear your thoughts on what you think about our program. Please get back with the person who shared this video with you. Thank you.
I think people like this the most. Okay? You don't need to share this program with anybody. You just create your trading account, allocate 2 times per day to do your trading, your team trading. And if that's what you're comfortable with, then do just that. Don't share it. But I don't know why, even though we say don't share it, within a month or 2 months, 98% of our members ends up sharing. It must be a good program, otherwise probably they wouldn't share it, okay? So the first way is you come on board, trade twice per day, and you're good. Okay? And if that's all you want to do, then you're going to be able to double your money around every 45 to 50 days. So if you start out with $1,000, 45, 50 days later, just doing 2 trades per day, then you're looking at 2,000. 45, 50 days from that, 4,000, and then 8,000, and then 16,000. This is how it goes. It's very hard to understand how this program works because we're not trained to do math where you are compounding your money twice per day. It's very difficult to understand that. The compounding thing that we've been taught in school and so forth, typically maybe, once a month, once a year, but not twice a day. This is a game changer. Okay? And that's how you're going to be able to double your money every 45 to 50 days. It's very, very powerful on its own. Now, the second way that you can make money is at some point we've been asked, people that are trading, they're now thinking, is it possible, if they want to refer a family member to this, is it possible to refer a family member to be a part of this team trading thing, right? Okay? So when you are comfortable and now you're thinking, okay, I want to start sharing this, referring this to somebody now, okay? You now align yourself with something very, very powerful. The company's mission here is to go all over the globe and help eradicate poverty. This is their goal. In 3.5 years, they've already helped over 400,000 people from all over the world. They've already proven themselves over and over and over again that this platform works. And this is why the starting point, the $300 initial funding to your trading account is only $300 because they're thinking people in the third world country really need this. Does that make sense? That's why the entry point is so low. It's, 300, 500, I think most of us here easily can do the 500, but hey, you can do 300 as well because that's available. Does that make sense? Okay? So yes, the moment you start thinking, I want to share this with somebody, you're in alignment and you are now going to bless that person that you talk to with financial well-being. We know that because so far it's 100% win rate. I mean, not win rate, but 100% of the traders are making money, right? Okay? So you're absolutely blessing that person. But let me ask you this, though. If you've been trading with us already, okay, do you feel blessed that you're a part of this program? Yeah? Yeah. That's really what you're doing. You're reaching out and you're blessing that person. Okay? So when you do that, the company says, well, thank you very much. You're now aligning yourselves and helping another person. So they went ahead and put together 7 different levels of reward for you because you're now helping to expand the company. Is that making sense? Okay. There's 7 different levels of reward that you can get as you continue to expand your referral. Okay? Now let's take a look at how you can benefit from a level 1 reward. What it says here is, as you are sharing this program with another person, okay, and another person, we recommend that you share it with 5 people. And the 5 people that you're sharing this with, they need to fund their trading account one time. This is a one-time deal. They don't need to do this every month. This is one time. They need to fund their trading account a minimum of $300. So when you have 5 people that come in at the $300 level, then you have achieved level 1. Does that make sense? When you're at, when you achieve level 1, you go up here. Company pays $100 one-time reward. Also, you will now start to earn a guaranteed salary with this. So as you achieve level 1, you're now making a salary as well, and they will pay you $30 every 10 days. They will pay you 3 times per month, on the 9th, the 19th, and the 29th. Okay? When you achieve level 1, that's what happens. Okay? This thing here, this 5x5, if your goal is financial freedom, then you might want to pay attention to what this 5x5 is. What it's saying here is you get 5 people. Then help each one of them get their own 5. Then each one of those people that are coming on board, they need to fund $500 minimum in their trading account. Does that make sense? 5 people, help each one of them get their own 5. That's 30 people altogether. They all need to fund a minimum of $500 in their trading account. The company will then give you this third permanent trading signal. You're now trading 3 times instead of 2 times per day. The power behind trading 3 times is crazy. By show of hands, anyone here qualified for 3 trades per day yet? Kanoni. Okay, how long ago have you qualified? A couple of months. When you initially qualified, you notice your account grows?
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Big difference. Very, very big difference. Okay? So that's what that third trading is. If you can qualify and get that third trading signal, you are going to double your money around every 30 days. This is an aggressive schedule. Okay? Let's say you start out with, let's say by the time you qualify for your third trading, you got $1,000 in your trading account. 1,000. 30 days later, it will double, so it will be what? 2,000. Next month, after that, it will be 4,000. Then 8, then 16. 32, 64, 128, 256, 512,000 in 10 months. On your 11th month, you hit 7-figure. And you're thinking, there is no way it's happening like this. And I'm telling you, way. Okay, it's happening all the time. Okay? This third trading is that powerful. And that's why I mentioned earlier that if you can get yourself to that third trading, financially, you have made it with this program. Okay? And we're going to show you some examples here. Okay? The first thing that I want you to remember when you walk out of here is, how do we make money? The second thing that I want you to remember to walk out of here is this 5x5. That's the only 2 things that I want you to remember. Okay? Because with these 2 things, that is really 95% of what we do. If you understand these 2 things, that's 95% of what we do with this platform. So how do we make money? Every day, we team up twice per day. Copy, paste, confirm. That's how we make money, right? Okay? And secondly, if you're doing that, you might as well try to get your third trading, the 5x5. So how do you motivate your people, the ones that are joining you, to get their own 5? Well, first off, you need to think about yourself. How did you get motivated to a point to where you want to get your 5? Because if you can pass that information over then your new people will also want to get their 5. Does that make sense? So in order to do that, you have to get people to understand what the power of this 5 by 5 will do, how quickly they can double their money, right? If they understand that, if they understand the same thing that you understood, they will want their own 5. And that's how you're going to be able to grow very quickly. After your initial 5, you're essentially done. You're just helping. You're no more stress. Okay? Now you're just getting your 5 to understand the same thing. And then from there, it will continue. Does that make sense? Okay? So that's what I want you to remember. Okay? How do you get to a second level reward? Second level says you need 2 direct level 1s and 25 people in your group. So, well, first off, what is a level 1? Because you need 2 of them. Well, let's take a look at the diagram. Anyone in your group that has 5 people, okay, that is a level 1. So looking at this, member number 1 here, is that a level 1? Yes, because there's 5. How about member number 2? Is that a level 1? No. Why? There's only 2. Member number 3, is this a level 1? Okay, I think we're getting it. Okay? Well, there's 2 of them, right? So you go up here and it says, oh, 2 direct level 1s. Okay, you got part 1 done. Now you need to work on part 2. 25 members, right? So how do you get that 25 members? Well, you go to your diagram here and you say, okay, here's 5. Here's another 5, that's 10. There's another 5, that's 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 25, right? As is this person a level 2? Yes. Okay? So now that you're a level 2, company will pay $300 one-time reward, and now you're up to $150 every 10 days. So you went from $30 to $150 every 10 days. Okay? That's how that works. Level 2. And in order for you to get your 5 quickly and easily, you need to understand some of these things so that way you can share and pass that information on, and then the 5 people that you share this with will want the same thing. Is that making sense? Okay? So it's very simple. If you understand the 2 things that we just talked about, that's 95% of what we do. Okay. I think now this is a repeat. Just testing you guys. Okay. Level 3 says 3 direct level 1 and 125 in your team. Now, is that starting to make sense? Okay. You need 3 direct level 1. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. That's part 1. And then part 2, you just need 125. You will be level 3, and you will be rewarded with $800 one time and $500 every 10 days. Now remember, this money is in addition to your trading. Okay, this is a separate money. Okay, your trading is trading. That is by itself. And that's why you don't need to, if you don't want to share, don't share. Because you still make money there anyways. Okay? So yes, that's how this works. I'm going to go back here. Okay? Because we're essentially getting to a point now to where we covered 95% of what this program is doing. I just want to make sure that our new people walks out of here at least with 2 things learned from this presentation. Okay? Again, number 1 is how do we make money, right? team trading. Number 2, 5x5. You remember this, you're going to be able to build your team very, very quickly. Okay? So now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and share a real life account to reiterate the same thing over again, but now you're seeing a live account, right? And so, Cliff, how long have you been with us now, Cliff?
8 months.
Oh, well, we're going to actually show that anyways. Let me put this on real fast. We have been showing, Samana's account. She's been, 10 months, but it's gotten to a point, it grew so quickly, it's shocking us every day. And in 10 months, she literally, like in 2 days, she's going to hit 7-figure. But it's almost unbelievable. And so now we got to get the account to a more reasonable level so we can build this up. Okay? So, okay, here we go. Go ahead and go to your trading account. Okay? Now from there, go to your start date. Okay, here we go. You might not be able to see it. Cliff started trading on May 20th of 2025. So how many months is that? About 7 months. Yeah. Oh, 8 months. Okay. So he's been trading for 8 months. And as you can see here, he started trading his initial funding is only $500. Okay? And we started at $500 too. And you might be thinking, if this is so good, how come we only started with $500? Well, remember, we didn't know it was going to work, so we tested it. Okay? Just like you guys, you're going to be testing this. This one works, though. Okay? Out of all the ones, this one works, and it just changed everything. So, anyways, now, in addition to $500 funding, Cliff also qualified for the 5x5. Meaning, how many times is he trading per day now? 3 times per day. Right, Cliff? Yeah? Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's go back to your assets. Okay. Now, as you can see, that 500 is now 80,000, right? Oh, did you just withdrew?
Yep, he's ready.
Oh, you're going to do it now? Okay, we'll do a live one then. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Okay, so technically he's 84,000. Okay, in 5 months. Oh no, in 8 months. Okay, now you're looking at this and like, is this real number? Well, we need to prove to you that the only way that we can prove to you that this is real is to be able to withdraw it, right? Because certainly we know that we can make the money, but can we withdraw that? So Cliff, can you go to your withdrawal? You have...
Not yet, we're just...
Oh, so Cliff, you've just barely starting to withdraw, right? Yeah. Okay.
This is your first time?
No, he got paid on this one. He's going to do it again. Okay, so Cliff only withdrawn once.
No, he's withdrawn more than that. Let me check the price. Oh, okay. He's been withdrawing Jane's account.
Oh, not your account. Okay. So here's how we can prove to you. Okay, like Samana's account, she literally in the last 10 months, she withdrew almost every day. Okay, she withdrew around close to 300,000 in the last 10 months and still have a 7-figure number. Okay? So can you withdraw with this program? Yeah. And you can withdraw it almost any time you want. Well, anytime you want, once you pass the 50-day mark. There is what they call anti-money laundering guideline. Okay? Our company complies with that. And what that is as we create our trading account, we have to keep trading for 50 days. On day 51, you can start to withdraw without any issue. But if you withdraw before day 50, then you are going to get a 20% penalty. The reason why they're implementing that is they are trying to avoid, let's say, drug money, where they go in, put in dirty money, and then pull it out the next day. Okay, if a lot of that is going on, government's going to shut this operation down. Okay, so you can't do that. But if you want to pull out, then you are going to incur a 20% penalty. Does that make sense? Then, from day 51 on, you own your account. You can withdraw a minimum of $40, no maximum. Your account. You can do whatever you want, anytime you want, any amount you want. Okay? So that makes it nice and easy, but then there's one minor stipulation, and that is after your 50-day holding period, and let's say you got some money, and let's say you got $500 sitting around, and you say, you know what, it's not doing much, so you're going to put that into your trading account. Does that make sense? So you're adding another $500 to your trading account. Well, every time you add money to your trading account, that's considered new money. Every time you have new money, there is a grace period that you have to comply with. Okay? But after the initial 50 days, it's not another 50 days. This is how you do it. They call that just completing your trading volume, and this is how it works. You added $500 to your trading account. Now, how many days do you have to wait before you can withdraw? Does that make sense? Okay? So this is how you determine that. Okay? 500 in. You have to look at now how much you make per day. If you're making $100 a day from trading, to complete the 500 volume, you have to trade 5 days because it's 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. 5 days later, you completed this 500 that you added to your trading account. Does that make sense? Okay? So when you complete that volume, then now you're free to withdraw. Again, any amount, anytime. Does that make sense? That's just how it goes. Okay? So yes. Now, the next thing here is this. And now you're thinking, you know, Cliff, right now, this is decent. Okay? Huh? Okay. Whatever new money that you add to your trading account, okay, you have to make that much in trading to cover for that volume. So if you're adding 500, and now you look at your account and you're making $100 per day, that means you're going to have to trade for 5 days to cover that 500. Does that make sense?
That way avoiding our 20%.
We're trying to make sure you avoid the 20% penalty.
So if you're not making $100 a day and you're making like $50 a day, then you have to trade for 10 days.
Yes. Okay?
So any new money, meaning that including your bonus, if you don't pull out, if you don't withdraw your bonus, but if you put your bonus right back into your trading, that's considered new money. So any new money going into trading,
Okay?
that's new
And then, okay, so you're in the back where you just asked the question. So how many days do you have to wait if, let's say, you're making $250 a day? 2. Yes, okay, I think you got it, right? Okay, very good. That's essentially the formula to make sure that you don't get penalized. Okay, very good. Okay, where are we, guys? Okay, let's go back to assets. Okay, I want to go ahead and prove where this 80,000 came from. So I need your help. Pull out your trading account, and then you need to follow me because I need some numbers from you. Okay? And also, this is a good education for you to be able to access your own trading data. I think it's important to know what your trading percentages and record and transactions and stuff like that looks like. Okay? So follow me. Okay, we ready? All right. Okay, get your trading account out. Either go to assets or go to your home button. Then, once you're there, just follow me now. Click on futures. Okay, click on futures. After futures, go ahead and click on invited me. After invited me, right below that, click on copying history. Okay? Okay, now I want you to look up here. What you see up here, Cliff's been trading for 8 months. And in 8 months, he took 530 trades. That's his record. And his win rate is 99.81%. Okay? Now, if you followed me to this point, you also have your own trading data on your phone. Okay? I need help from some of you. Okay, who has a number? Who has this number on their phone?
What number you need?
Okay. Okay, you got a number. What is your top number?
262.
So she took 262 trades. Below that, what is your win rate?
99.62.
99.62%. Who else has a number? Yes.
212,
212 trades.
99.53.
99.53% win. Who else has a number? You got your number here?
I did
81.
Huh?
I did 8 trades.
Oh, she took 8 trades. Okay. Okay. Yay. Okay. Okay. She's a rookie, right? I want to see what your win rate is.
It's 100.
It's 100%. Okay. Now, if you trade 8 out of 8, is that a rookie record? It's not. You're a professional. Okay. Who else has a number? Yes. 243 trades, 100%. Okay, I'll take 2 more. Who else has a number? Yes.
53.
53 trades and
100%.
100% win. 1 more. 81 trades, 100%. Okay, are we starting to see something common here? You know that this program, no one is better than anybody. We are 100% equal. 100% equal. The only difference between your account and his account and our account is we've been at it longer than you, but the win rate is the same, almost the same. If you are able to win 99% of your trades, you are going to make money, plain and simple. And that is the power of team trading. Does that make sense? Okay? Yeah, let's give that a big hand. I think that is really special. Okay? That is the power of team trading right there. Okay. Now, thank you for your number. So you know, you can use those numbers to share it with your friends or family too, because that's really your record. Right? Okay? Okay, Cliff. Thank you for those numbers. Cliff, go ahead and click on Futures. And now click on Historical Order. and then just kind of scroll up. You see this here? He took 530 trades. Here it is, trade by trade by trade. Keep on going up. Trade by trade by trade. All 580 of them are here. So now we can prove to you how real this is because those numbers are not fake. We can prove everything to the pennies. All right? Okay, let's do some fun math. Go to your top number here, okay? What is it now? Okay, right here. You see this? Cliff is making $501 per trade. Okay? After 8 months, starting at $500, he's now making $501 per trade. How many times is he trading per day? 3. Cliff, pull out your calculator, buddy. Okay, here's the calculator. Take 501 times it by 3, because that's how many times you're trading per day. So he's making $1,500 per day right now trading. Okay, just for fun, times that by 30. So he's clearing around $45,000 a month now just strictly trading. Do you know how many people call me pretty much on a weekly basis now in Utah where they have officially called in their 2 weeks notice? We have people calling in their 2 weeks notices all the time now. This is crazy. This is a crazy program. Okay? And Cliff, hey, did you call in your 2 weeks notices already? Oh, so he's already retired. Okay, well, okay. Oh, and then he is now, so there's 2 ways that you can make money here, right? The first way is trading. So you could see that is his monthly trading income as of today. Now, why do I say it's today? Because every day it goes up a little bit. You know that number? If you want a true number, it's not 45,000. It's 33% more than that. That's more of a true number. Okay? He's making around 60, really, per month. But he is a level 4 recipient as well on the promotional side. Level 4. How much is that every 10 days, Cliff? That's $1,200 per 10 days. So what's 1,200 times 3? Because he gets paid 3 times a month, right? Okay, so add 3,600 to this. Wow, that's pretty phenomenal. $50,000 pretty much a month. And he started just 8 months ago with $500. Okay? Is this doable? Let me ask. Is this doable? Yeah. It's very, very doable. Okay? So anyways, now we're not doing this to brag, and I'm sure he's pretty happy about this. Okay? But we're doing this to show you that this is real. Is this changing your family's financial outlook, Cliff? Yeah. Yeah, he's very wordy, by the way. Okay. Do you know how many, this is the first time ever, this last Christmas, I have, I don't know, several hundred of our team traders called up during Christmas. And they're literally saying, this is the first Christmas ever that they didn't have to worry about money. That's something, isn't it? That is something. Okay? So anyways, We are, hey, thank you, Cliff. I think this is it, okay? We are a private crypto trading club. And in order for you to participate, you have to be invited to be a part of this. So those of you who are here for the first time and you're thinking of participating with our team trading thing, you need to get back with the people who invited you here, have them send their link to you, and you sign up through that link. Does that make sense? Okay? Only then will you be able to trade with us. Then the whole process of funding your account and learning how to trade and all activating the account, the people who invited you should have the resources to help you get going. Okay? So with that said, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, and I hope that we have provided something useful tonight, hopefully. And so next, after this, I will go ahead and take the time and answer any questions that you have. Okay? Thank you for coming. So questions. The harder the question, the better. We like those. Yes, sir.
So when withdrawing the money, you said something about when withdrawing the money, the new money that you put in, you have to make that money before withdrawing, correct?
Yeah.
Does that include compound interest or just the bonuses?
No, just whatever you put in. Okay, so if you didn't hear the question, it was the same question. You know, when you're adding money into your trading account, okay, does it include the compound interest? No, you just have to make that 500, whatever it is that you put in, you just have to cover that, okay? Very good. Yes?
I just had a question. The National Bank of Tonga issued a warning early last month saying beware of cryptocurrency investment scams,
Okay.
such as BJ Wealth Sharing / DJ Exchange. What's your response to that, or to my investing friends who bring that up?
Okay, this is an important one. He brought up a really tough question, and I think we can learn from this one, okay? So, according to, what's your name?
Jones.
Jones. According to Jones, there's an article out there from Tonga where they're saying that, beware of investment scam, and then it named BG Wealth as one of them. Okay? So here's the thing. In Utah, we have certain banks that they're okay dealing with crypto. And then there are a whole bunch of other ones that don't like crypto. They don't understand it. And then so they don't want to deal with you specifically because the bank itself doesn't want to deal with crypto. Okay? But maybe this is a deeper issue. Okay, so how do we deal with these negative things? Number one, that article that probably, where they wrote this article, all they do is they use AI and do a surface search. When they do surface search, what do they find? They find a lot of redundant past articles that are naming BG Wealth as a scam or things like that. Okay? But if you truly investigate those articles further, you're going to find that a lot of these information where they're using to base on that search, a lot of those informations are 2-3 years old. They're already 2-3 years ago, they're already calling BG Wealth a scam. They're still going out there to extract that information. And it was a scam. Oh, you're not going to be able to pull money out. Oh, they're going to go out of business in 3 months or whatever it is. We're still here. And we still have not lost money for anybody. So, hopefully, you don't take that as a credible source for your own information. Does that make sense? Okay? But I still want to get back to this issue, because like in Tonga, there's not very many banks. And then when you have something like this, it makes it very difficult to deal with, right? Okay? So here's the thing. There's another country that our company had to deal with. It was New Zealand a few months ago. Okay? We were able to do business there. Now, all of a sudden, because of some administration change, somebody in power decided that, you know what? We don't want BG Wealth to do business here anymore. Okay? And just like that, we can no longer do business in that country, even though 0 person lost money. No one lost money. But we got kicked out anyways. Okay? Probably the same thing here. They're talking about this scam and that scam, and it's really nothing new. Other than the fact that, okay, maybe it's that bank that don't like it. And then if we go deep in it, we will be able to prove our actions 100% of the time. Who lost money? No one. You want to pull out money, withdraw money, you can do that anytime. Even in that 50-day period, you just have to incur the 20% penalty, right? Okay? So the way to deal with this is not to fear, what is out there, because we can't stop what is out there. The only thing that we could do with our platform is continue to trade as a team and continue to provide that winning track record where everyone is making money every day. People are able to pull money out. We can't trust anybody else other than ourselves. Here's what's going on. A few years ago, too, there's a website. There's another copycat. There was another copycat called bgwealth.net. Boy, they hit really close to home. That was a copycat. They lost a lot of money for their investor. And who got the blame? It even has our name on it. But it wasn't us. Okay? We also know that there are 10 more copycats as we speak. 10 more. A few months from now, things will start to fall apart. When people start losing money, who takes the blame? BG Wealth. Again, we can't stop it. So the only way that we are going to be able to move forward here is to trust that everything that this company has done, the mission, the vision that they have, is to go and help eradicate poverty. They got 400,000 people, 500,000 probably now, that are benefiting from this. What else does a company need to do to prove that it is doing the right thing, following all the guidelines and all that? Okay? And then so as far as, Tonga is concerned, we don't know, what other actions they are going to take as far as, that is concerned. But all we know is that if they want to, they want more proof, we can definitely provide the proof that no one lost money. Everyone who wants to withdraw money, they're able to withdraw money. And then really, that's what we need to do in order for this to move forward. Now, certain people are going to continue to just, oh yeah, I found this negative thing, and I found that negative thing, and I found this negative thing. Whatever you want to find, you will find. Name me one of the most honest blue chip company out there. I don't care what company it is that you name. And then go and search on the internet to see if they're 100% clean. They're not. Everyone has a dirty name. There's always some dissatisfied somebody, and they will continue to go and talk about this endlessly. Okay? So we just need to trust in our process, that our company is doing everything that it can to make sure that we're by the book, and we are. Okay? DSJ. There's nothing else that they could do. Oh, DSJ is a scam. Well, it's really a lousy scam model if they upfront all the fees for you. You pay nothing to start. Only when you make money. Then they charge that 12%. If that is a scam, then, well, there's nothing out there that are legitimate anymore. When a company charges, their fees in legitimate ways, and people are still calling them a scam. Okay? So, I don't know really, what else to say as far as that is concerned. But all we know, when you have something like that, you go over our track record, and then possibly you can even talk to the professor about this and see if they have some sort of a solution on that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always trying to find ways to counter these, but even the professor is finding it counterproductive. Instead of taking the time to try to counter these things, we just continue to move forward and make more people successful. Okay? And then there's another thing too, as far as making people successful. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but this idea of helping to eradicate poverty. You know that if, let's say, you hear this presentation, you like it, and you want to put $100,000 into your trading account, you know that they will reject you flat out. If you have $100,000 or $1 million and you try to get in here and do the trading, they will reject you flat out. If you have $1 million, you don't need supplemental income. The idea here is to provide supplemental income. They do not want one person to make a lot of money. They want a lot of people to make a lot of money. You see the difference here? Okay? If this company is truly a scam, wouldn't they welcome those big money? Why are they giving an open arm to the 300, the 500, the 1,000, but reject the big money? Think about that. Okay? We have people that says, oh, I want to put, okay, so it was 5,000, now they upped it to 10,000, where you can, fund your account, right? Okay. We have people, you probably saw, where they're investing 2,500. Oh no, 25,000. That's more than the 10,000. Why? Why are they allowing that? Didn't they say 10,000 is a max? Why are they allowing the 25? Do you know that those bigger accounts come with a caveat? You try to put $25,000 in, now you have a condition. And the condition is, again, they don't want you to just come make money by yourself. Because of that, you now have 1 month to get 5 people on board, otherwise you're off. The idea is to help people. Okay? This company is doing everything that it can. And it will do the best that it can to counter some of these issues. But nonetheless, we will run into ones like this one. This is a difficult one. Okay? And we don't know what the outcome is. Only time will tell. But we continue to move forward and help as many people as possible. And then that is part of the reason why the SEC approved this. They look at the track record and they see nothing wrong with this. Whereas other people continue to just, oh, what if this, and what if that, and what if this, you know. It's okay. That's fine. You know, everyone has a right to do that. But, yeah, I don't think I provided a good answer to this one. But at least we're trying to address this. In fact, I'm going to try to get with the professor myself on that one and then see if there is adequate solution to that one, because it is a tough one, and I appreciate that question. Okay? Any other ones? Yes?
Okay, so I have a family that's here that's going to be brand new to BG.
Okay.
And I know you've traveled a lot. Wherever you went, are there any, like, because when we wire funds, it becomes available immediately. Are there any banks that are friendlier than others that you've come across when you've done your travels and stuff? Say Chase, Wells Fargo, anyone that's better than others?
They're all the same.
So it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. As we continue to journey ourselves through different towns, and we're trying to help our new people as much as we can. My wife and I, we have different banks, and then we're helping people fund their trading account. And so far, 3 of my banks have closed. 3 of hers have closed. Okay, and then the last time I was here, I think it was like a month ago, okay, while we were here, all of a sudden, you know, we went and ordered food, and the card didn't work. The card didn't work, okay? Our bank decided, hey, you know what, we don't want to deal with crypto anymore, so we're just going to close you out. Yep, they do that, okay? So there is no, again, there's no good answer to that one. I think it's probably your personal relationship with that, okay? Because I don't think it's a policy. Like, for example, the bank that closed us out, okay, it was KeyBank. I don't know if you guys have KeyBank here. Probably not, okay? It was KeyBank. And, you know, we just pushed too much volume in there. I think we pushed like, I don't know, only about 500,000 or so in about a month. They didn't like it. Okay? And they go, well, this is just too much. They don't understand crypto, and then they just close us out. This is, we don't want, you know, to do business with you. We went and opened up Wells Fargo just shortly. Boom, done too. Then we went to, you know, a local bank there, Zions, and boom, they closed us down too. Okay, so, you know, this thing here that we run into, just because those banks are closing us down, that really has nothing to do with the BG Wealth operation itself. Okay, if you're dealing with crypto, whether you have Coinbase or you have Crypto.com or any other wallet, you're still going to have to transfer money in the same way through banks. So it's not necessarily our company. Does that make sense? So it's a big challenge. And we all need to be diligent in terms of helping people fund and stuff like that, right? But the fastest way is still wire transfer. Okay, wire transfer. Yes. Yes.
I have a question related to taxes.
Okay.
So, down the line, I want to go get 500 out, and that is, my original investment is still in there, so the 500 is profit.
Okay.
Am I going to get a 1099 from UG Wealth or?
Good question. Okay, so this question is regarding taxes, okay? BG Wealth will not send you 1099s. DSJ will not send you 1099s. Where you're going to have to determine your tax structure, of course, every state is different. Okay? Take, for example, Nevada. Nevada doesn't have state income taxes, so they do it a lot different than everybody else. Does that make sense? So you really need to get with your accountant to really figure out how they're going to be taxing this money. But here's what it will eventually happen. Okay? DSJ will not send you 1099s. BG Wealth will not send you that. What it comes down to is at the point where you start to withdraw money, okay, from your trading account to your crypto wallet, okay, whether it's Coinbase or Crypto.com or Gemini, whatever that wallet is, okay, I think now these wallets, they are required now to report certain things, qualified, whatever that they do, okay, to the IRS. But that reporting doesn't necessarily mean that, so let's say you transfer $10,000 to your Coinbase, for example. Okay, that $10,000, you know, if you cashed out and then transfer that to your bank, okay, so this $10,000, they have to figure where's the cost basis for this, okay? When it got here, and before you cashed out, did you have a capital gains on it? Or do you have capital loss? Because the coins go up and down all the time. You see what I'm saying? And then, so technically, my understanding with Coinbase is when you transfer $10,000 in there, they actually are required to report that you actually have a $10,000 activity, okay? But then from there, they also show that, oh, it went in at a capital loss. Okay? So in this case, you're not paying anything. But let's say it goes in at a capital gains. And it could be, you know, you made a $20 gain. Okay, so in this case, that $20 is the taxable portion. That is just a very simple example. Okay? You really need to get with your accountant. Because every state is different. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, that is not going to get reported. That is just for the accounting purpose on that is just to determine how much you are getting paid within the BG Wealth system. Okay, they are not going to, none of that is going to get 1099s on. Yes?
Hey, Richard, on that question there, if you use Coinbase, Coinbase actually keeps track of all the various movements that you do with your crypto.
Yes.
They keep a 1099 for you.
Yes.
And it is found on your, when you open up your Coinbase, and you open up the, from your home to your ID page, if you go to the bottom, there's a tax area that you hit. And if you check, you can check last year's and also this year's running account. And it gives you a running account, but if you notice, there's a lot of holes, a lot of dead areas that you have to account for. So you have to know
what your cost base is.
Exactly.
Yes.
Your losses, what you traded, what you sold, everything you're accountable for that, but they will provide the 1099 for you if you use their service.
Yeah, if you use that. So, you know, that is really beyond the scope of this presentation, because as far as the tax is concerned, really you've got to get with your tax accountant, okay? Even Coinbase, they, you know, even the way that they do it, they still have to do it a little bit differently from state to state. So, you know, there's no one good answer. Okay? Yeah.
You have about 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, keep on coming. Questions? Yes.
Have you used the Coinbase credit card? And
Yeah.
what's that like?
Coinbase credit cards works exactly like a debit card that you have with your bank. Okay? So let's say you got Bank of Hawaii. You got you know, your checking account there, you got $10,000 in your checking account, and you also have a debit card that is associated with that checking account, right? Okay? So once you have that linked properly, then you can just go and swipe that debit card anywhere, I don't know, whether it's MasterCard or Visa, right? Okay. Now with the Coinbase debit card, it's the same. So now, let's say you transfer $10,000 from your trading account to your Coinbase, okay? On Coinbase, you have to specify, if you have this debit card, you have to specify what coin are you tying this debit card to, okay? So, you know, you can tie it to Bitcoin, you can tie it to USDT, you can tie it to USDC, whatever it is that you tie that thing with, okay? Then, you know, you take that money, transfer it to, let's say, USDC, then now you have $10,000 that you can spend on that debit card. And that debit card, you know, it's a Visa card, and you can use it anywhere, okay? Actually, I've been using a lot this trip, and it looks like this. Yep. Yeah, this is the Coinbase debit card. Yeah, I've been using almost 100% this on this trip. Okay, so if that is the case, I am aware of that. So right now, I'm actually working to get another wallet. I'm testing Gemini right now, because Gemini also has a debit card, okay, option. And is that Gemini? And you have it here in this state. Can I see it? So it looks like Gemini might work here. So now that we know that, I will create a full tutorial on this so that you guys will be able to link a debit card to it. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a special. You sign up real quick, they'll give you 1,000.
Oh, really? Okay. So that's perfect. I will create a full tutorial on how to get your Gemini account, how to get this card, and then link everything. So we'll do that. Yes? Oh, it works here too? Yeah. Oh my gosh, here we go. Sharing resources. That's what we like. Thank you. Crypto.com.
And actually, that's a really good, another good, reliable card. Yeah, that's another reliable and it's easy besides Coinbase.
Yes, in the back.
I want to ask, how do you respond to people saying BG is part of a Ponzi scheme or a money board? I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, you know, we've been kind of covering that. So, like I said, when people are asking that, or they're saying, oh, this or that, you almost have to go to what article is it? Because a lot of those things are really the same ones that we've been talking about. They're old. People, when they search, AI is really just searching for any relevant information, whether it's old or new or whatever it is, it's still pulling that out. Does that make sense? So you need to, I think the best way is to pull that and say, okay, show me that article, okay? And then, you know, after you see it, send it to me, because it's probably the same one that, most likely it's the same one. There's about 6 or 7 of them. They're all the same, okay? And then, and look at the original date on it, because a lot of them are not even relevant anymore, okay? No. The 5x5 is a good question. The 5x5 is by itself. It has no link to level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6, or 7. Okay? We have people that are level 5s, and they don't have a third trade. Why? Because they got people in there that didn't come in with the 500. They have some maybe that came in at the 300. Okay? Even though they're at a higher level, they still have not qualified for the 5x5. So let's take that person, though. What if that person wants to qualify for the 5x5? What can they do? So let's say they got 5 people. This one came in with 500, 500, 500, 500, and that one came in with 300. That pretty much disqualified that person, right? Okay? So how do you deal with this? You add a 6th one. And then that 6th one, they have to come in at the 500 and so forth. And so what happens to that 5th one? That becomes just a head count for your team. You know how, oh, you need 25 people or 30 people. Yeah, those ones that came in at the 300 level, that just adds to how many people you need. Yeah. Yeah, that just becomes a head count. Okay? Yes?
You talk about the so you're getting crypto, right? Not US dollars. And then you're transferring out to a crypto wallet.
Yes.
Okay. And then from there is where you work.
Yes. Yeah, we have full tutorials. So earlier, before you guys, came, we suggest that everyone, new and existing, you need to get Telegram. Okay? Once you have Telegram, you will have access to all the tutorials that we offer. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, just look up on the screen. Well, you see, this is Telegram. And then once you need to get Telegram, you need to join our Che team. And then you need to go to the pinned message right here. You go to the pinned message. Here's all the resources. And then we've been training our leaders right before this to show them how to access this and how to get our new people to have access to this as well. So get with the people who invited you here. They should have Telegram, and they should be able to get you onto Telegram so that you have all these resources. Okay? Yes?
You added a Binance.
The what?
You added a Binance software training.
Yes.
For us. Does it do a US card?
No.
Thank you.
We
Just for the USD Tether.
Yeah. Yeah. Mainly the Binance, we have a lot of people complaining that when they convert to Ethereum, that darn thing goes up and down too quickly. Okay? Samana and I, one time, a few months ago, we transferred $30,000. And just when it got to our wallet through Ethereum, the value was $24,000. Yeah, that day it was a big dump. and then so because of that fluctuation, a lot of people are like, oh, is there another way that we could transfer this without using Ethereum? And that's why we now have Binance. So with Binance, you can transfer USDT direct. And then we use that mainly just for the transferring. I mean withdrawing.
Can you tell us what are the top 3 coins that you use for transfer that you won't run into?
The what?
The top 3
Crypto wallets.
Oh, well, I use Coinbase mainly, and then I use Kraken, and then I use Binance for now. Binance US. Okay? And then, so now, I'm going to go back home and we're going to add Gemini to this.
I'll send you the code.
Yeah, send me the code. Okay?
You mentioned earlier that you have banks shut down on you.
Yeah.
Because they're not accepting crypto.
Yeah.
What's the best way that you found? Just you convert and wire?
The reason why, because they don't like us wiring crypto. And then because of that, they think that we're using all that activity, and so they just totally shut us down.
Yeah, a lot of banks, they don't like crypto. They know that when people want to transfer money out, they'll take $10,000 out, and that's $10,000 that they can no longer make money on. This is the part that when you withdraw money and transfer it to a crypto wallet, that's That's 10,000 that they will not have access to. This is the main reason why they don't like it, is you're pulling money from their.
So the recommendation on this is that when you help people start the registration and all that, so if you are like, it's best for them to just like right away and then get them introduced and download all that crypto wallets and have them do it themselves, so it doesn't trigger what we've gone through, and then you can have our.
If you do it on your own, it's normally not a problem. With us, we're helping, sometimes we fund 50 people per day. That's our issue. We're just overextending. we're just doing so much of that.
And then we just every day, sometimes twice a day, and then that triggered the alarm.
Yes.
So I've tried several times to withdraw under USDT, and it won't let me.
What platform did you use?
DSJ. No, you probably use Coinbase to go to.
You cannot.
Crypto.com. I've tried different things, and so Elena told me I could only withdraw ETH, and then they.
Yes. If you are using Coinbase, what are you using?
Crypto.com.
And then, okay, so I haven't used Crypto.com, so I don't know, what is their main gateway or the network, the main network that they use, because what we have on DSJ, the main one is the Ethereum, especially here in the US, right? Yeah. Okay? And so if you are trying different things, okay, don't do like a whole big amount. Just try small amounts first, so then as you're waiting for this thing here, you're not stressed out, okay? So yeah.
But I think the ERC20, to answer that question, it will not do it's only for Ethereum, but you have to use Tron Network to do the USDT.
Yeah, so it depends on what network each one of those wallet uses, okay? And then that's what I was referring to earlier, that every wallet that you use has its own bias toward a certain network. And then you have to use those one and then see if it's compatible with what we are. Because we either use TRC20, ERC20, we got Ethereum, and we got Bitcoin. Okay, that's pretty much the main ones that we have. And then whatever wallet that you use has to really be compatible with that. Okay? Any other ones? Yes.
Firstly, algorithm, I assume it's proprietary to the BTS Wealth, but is there someone else get more extra information for that proprietary the algorithm?
They will not be sharing the proprietary information. Okay, that is, this is why, so many companies that want to copy this, they can't succeed. They think it's easy. Okay, they can't succeed. So far, every one of them that tried to copy this failed because they're missing something there. And they're very smart. I'm a 13-year day trader. This system that we have, okay, they don't tell you ahead of time what direction this thing here is going to go, because otherwise people like me can go in there and copy it. They're very smart. You don't know what direction this thing here is going to go, and they will not tell you, okay, how it's going to go until everyone is in, and then the algorithm will do its thing.
And we don't even see that until we have.
Yeah, we don't see it until the profit comes out. So yeah, they are very mindful that there are a lot of traders out there to where every little inkling of, like an open signal here or there, we know exactly what to do with it. Okay, they will not allow it. Oh, 2 more minutes. Okay. One in the back.
Question. I have a coworker who's planning to join this week. She was asking about her 401k. Is there any way, instead of withdrawing her 401k because you get penalized at 20-30%, you can give her transfer straight from
No, you know what? That I don't think that is possible because one, you're talking about fiat money, and then the other one is crypto, right? Somewhere along the line, it has you have to have some sort of conversion. But that is a question for the 401k group because sometimes they may have portals that will be compatible with the wallet. Okay, one more.
Not on that 401k thing too. It's not just that because it's not you can't transfer from your IRA or something like that because that's just a 59.5 penalty. So you can, it has to be if you're going to do a rolling 1031, then you have to do like to like. So you cannot do that.
Oh yeah, and that's true. If they're not 59.5, they're going to get hit with a 10% whack, right? Yes. You had a question.
In Bond Chat, one of the administration women that posts, she posts something about the steps on how you show in shame, but she says you buy 3 equal amounts of BTC, Ethereum, and Tether. When I started, I didn't. Why would they say that?
I would not do that at all. That's just complicating. Okay, just deal with one. That's good enough. Okay, I see no value in doing that, by the way. Okay, just one is plenty. Okay, I think we are out of time. And thank you very much for giving us the time to spend together here. Okay, all right, thank you. Oh, yes, and Kanani, she's back there. Thank you for putting this meeting together. Did you guys take pictures and stuff like that already? Okay, you got pictures. Okay, all right, thank you so much.